Как? Нравится?
Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Gothic 2 New Balance. I have loaded our previous save. It's just 12 minutes early, but in the previous one I failed the quest because I wasn't paying attention. And I want to make it successful. Any more? No. I think we got all of them. And we're gonna just press all the buttons here. A quest log will pop up, but normally a monster is summoned when you press all three. But this one was already defeated by the paladins in town. And if we're here already, let's speak with these
Что вы тут?
Lobarth will give us a quest about them, and he's worried about them. He doesn't know who they are and what they're doing on his land. And he sends us to ask them to investigate. We have not talked to Lobarth yet, being the save before, so we're gonna just do it now. Let me get the pickaxe. Here behind the windmill, it's you can find the pickaxe for free. Oop. And what is it? 821.
Who do we have here? You're on your...
Kantar over here offers you a letter to get in the city.
Helping. No.
But I will not accept it. He's blackmailing you.
Эй, ты!
Let's speak with Lobarth.
Что ты тут? Whose side?
And here, if you tell him you're with the peasants, you're gonna get the 4th point of rhetoric.
I'm for the peasants.
Ha! That damned warmonger! Oh, what do you?
What's going on?
Right, and he tells us a bit about the farmer Onar and his rebellion against the paladins and the town. And you can ask him for work, and he's gonna put us to gather the turnips that we already did gather. And ask him for money here, because he's gonna reduce the price of the clothes anyway. Yes, Gothic 2 again. How you doing, mate? Again and again.
Have you got...
And this is the quest about those gatherers over there, Anxiety Lobarth. And since we already been there, we can tell them
Have you got...
that they're just planting herbs, well, swamp weed. This here increases our one-handed weapon
Интересно.
speciality with 1, and also the 5th point of rhetoric. think I'm gonna sleep because I need to go to Hilda and give her the turnips, and then she's gonna ask us to get a pan, but it's night time and that guy doesn't sell any. And does not want to sleep anymore. I activated the resolution back. I'm hoping it's working okay. Still not selling yet, but I'm gonna go see Xardas about the problematic militiaman.
One of the
We can tell Jesse to go back in the cave.
There's another.
Goblins are so annoying, I swear. I feel
One
for
less.
you, Gavilan. Oop. It might be a bit brighter than it was before, but I'll leave it like that. We don't have the stone tablet just yet. Hello, Xardas.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care. He said he'd tell him the tower is collapsed, or
What did he
bring him here to get killed by the guardians at the door.
Are you still exhausted? And how? Dave.
And Lester asks us for a special joint that they used to have back in the Valley of Mines, Northern Drak, which we'll find a bit later. I knew I didn't take the mushrooms. Well, no, and Gothic 1 remake, it's about to be made. I don't know if this is like a trick or something, but I've seen on eBay or on Amazon, I don't know where I saw, like the game being sold, saying that you can pre-order it and it's gonna come out in December this year, like the remake of Gothic 1. But I have not heard any announcements for like the developers, so I tend to think that's like just a scam.
У меня есть новость.
And now we can tell him either take him to the tower and have him killed by the guardians, or tell him it's collapsed inside
Внутри башни.
and he's gonna go back to town.
Она.
But I'm gonna run far away for a little bit, because he's gonna kill the animals on his way to town if we're in the proximity, and I want to get the experience for them, not him. Alright, and now that's what, 9 o'clock, we can buy
Show me your wares.
things from
Take your
Kanta,
pick.
and we need a pan. We don't know it yet, but we do need one. Hilda over here. We take the turnips from Lobarth.
I've got a few
And she
Are you?
gives us the quest to buy
Here's your
her a
frying
pan.
pan.
And her next quest is to sharpen a knife for her. This knife Hilda. We need to go to town for that though. Okay.
And how goes the work?
Same as always.
Vino over here.
Can I?
When he hears that we don't know how to work the field, he says to stay away. But if we give him some wine, he's gonna tell Lobarth that we helped him. And then he's worried about, he thinks he saw an orc down there in the forest. And we're gonna defeat him for him, but not right now. Because that orc is gonna kill us. And I believe that if we
I need some sense.
ask how much the clothes are, they're 30
How much for
gold
the work
already.
club?
Well, you've worked you help. Vino says you were real help. Malith said you chased 30 gold. It's not gonna get.
He's not gonna get lower than that, so
Give me the.
Well,
we might as well buy them and give them to Greg over here. They look like this. They are exactly like the ones Lester gave us, so there's no actual loss there.
Hey, you.
Cut the crap.
You see that?
No, but
You're.
you don't.
Well,
But. Are,
yeah.
Right, and you can tell them what you know. Bribery. Tell him about the gathering thing that Constantino told you. But these will not work for him because he's got that bandit armor, that pirate armor. And
they should let you pass if you're
only
wearing these
this will
farmers.
work with the new
Excellent.
clothes.
What?
Gold is. I have. And who?
You'll still meet him later, even if you don't give him the clothes, but you miss out on some quests with him. You'll see him in town. It's like nice Easter eggs. Let's try to go away. Maybe he's not gonna kill the bee. There is a bee over there, and I think he's gonna kill it. I'm afraid of those snappers. Okay. Let's save and try to kill these mole rats here. With the torch, of course, because otherwise we're gonna struggle for forever. Boom, boom, boom. Come to me. Oh, we lured just one. Nice. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I don't want to struggle with them forever, so I hope they're not gonna be a pain. Come on. I'm afraid. Of course, no, I'm not doing this. Let's get the goblin and the scavenger. The knife is too short and he has a longer attack reach. And it's like, you don't know when he's gonna attack. Any berries? I think I collected them already.
less monster around.
Mallet, leave me alone. I don't need you to steal my XP. I'm not sure about this goblin, but we'll see. Of course. No. Yeah, let's stop wasting time and go towards the town. We need to go in town basically, but I want to go smuggle in first to get the 1 point of dex from Laris. I don't wanna aggro the bee. Oh, that was weird. Let's get here and save.
Похоже, это и есть город, о котором говорил мне Ксардас.
I wish I would understand what he says. If anybody understands what he says, please, like, write a translation in chat. I'm so curious. Let's try to kill these one by one. Down. It's gonna be a bit slow at start, but the more we advance, the faster the pace will be. The problem right now is that everything is one hit. Everything hits us one time and we die, so until we get more resistant, we are at the mercy of that. But that makes it challenging. I can't believe the scavenger killed me. Come on, dude. There's some berries around here. And the carekeeper of the cemetery. This guy, I mean, he's not the main character, but he has a bit of quests here and there. So I would advise not to kill him. What? I thought I thought the bottom of this pick was a letter. Wine, some sausage, a lot of herbs here. Well, mostly mushrooms, but still a few herbs also. It's quite nice. A fire arrow. And then a transformation in bloodfly.
Иннас!
Right. My health is low. Wait. Let's save and talk to the cemetery. Hello, hello. Yes, I'm back. Welcome. The cemetery carekeeper. He just
Привет.
Король Робар II.
Robert the Second. He tells you about the cemetery and that is not the only one on the island. You'll find others, but this is like the most cared for. Well, he needs to advertise his work, doesn't he? And for now, there's nothing else we can talk to him about, but in the future he's gonna have some other quests that relate to him. Or maybe to the cemetery. And this is the way we're gonna go, but first let me speak to the guard over here. We're not gonna go in just yet. I wanna just trigger the dialogue.
What is it?
You aren't getting in here, my boy.
Why not?
Looking the way you do, you're sure to cause nothing but trouble here, boy. We got enough rabble in the city. We have no use for people with...
Yeah, so if we tell him we need to see the paladins,
I need to see.
Oh,
asking us why, we can give him all sorts of reason, either the Eye of Venus or
The hosts of.
in the Valley of Mines. You...
No.
Who sent you?
A magician.
You have news from the magicians? Then shut...
No. Not this magician.
I don't believe you.
The army.
If you scream...
yeah, he's not gonna let us in. But you can tell him the Constantino trick and he's gonna let us in with that. Although we need to have like a proper bundle of herbs in. If you tell him you want to
come
join
to
the
net-
militia, he's not gonna let you in either. But if you give him gold, he is. But we're not gonna do that just yet. And if you tell him the Constantino thing, you're gonna get a rhetoric point. But we are gonna get in the city another way first, and then we're gonna come back here. Boom. We're going up here to avoid the conflict downstairs. I don't know. I can't save either. So I need not to fall. Over there, there's a spider. Has to be avoided. No, not. Go back up. Yes. Right, and up here, we're gonna save again because sometimes there's a bee next to the wall here, and I don't wanna trigger her. I triggered her. But maybe we can... Whoop! I think if you let me save, I'm not being chased. No, it's cool. The bee left us alone. Don't go too far in there because at that... You see the wolf just between the branches, two of them. They'll aggro if you go too close. And there should be another wolf at the end of this road. No? Oh yeah, there he is. We're not gonna mess with him. Right, let's save, because there's monsters here that will run, run. And over here, please. Yes. We are in. It's not hard, but it's just you need to move. Don't stop. There's a goblin in the forest there. There's another one just there. And there is a ancient runic tales over there where my head is. We need to get that. But first we need to see Laris. I'm keeping the torch because we're gonna fight Mo.
Эй, ты!
I mean,
Ahoy, you landlubber.
we'll see.
Looks like you're stranded here. You look a bit...
Jack over here has been run out from his lighthouse, and he's also telling us about the lighthouse that we see just on the sea there, in the view right now, which is cursed. And he used to be a pirate, and he's gonna sing for us. Do not refuse, because he's gonna... If you tell him it's been spectacular at the end, he's gonna give us 200 experience. So it's good. Avoid Mo, stay on the edge here. And speak with Laris.
I must be crazy. What are you doing here? Did you swim?
Yeah, I swim.
Hey, look.
Hey, Laris, of course I remember Lee.
I'm what? No. What? It's well.
And he's with Lee.
What?
Apparently, Lee and his mercenaries came out of the Valley of Mines also. And they made camp on Onar's farm. And Mo over here, we can get another point of rhetoric from him.
Hey, I don't know you.
But I don't
What do you
remember
want?
exactly
Are you headed
what
for the
we
tavern?
need to do. I think it's the second one.
Ah, so this is the harbor watering hole. And there I was, taking it for the governor's palace.
Hey, cut out the bad jokes, Runt. Otherwise you'll be chewing the cobblestone.
Yeah, so choosing the middle option when he stops you to talk to you, you're gonna earn another point of rhetoric from him.
But I don't.
You know, sooner...
Calm down.
Okay,
Forget it. You won't get a single
And he's
coin.
extorting
I'll
us
take
for
everything.
money.
давай.
Of course. Stupid Mo. I keep doing the same mistake. Right, let's try this again.
Hey,
Ah,
that...
but I don't want to go.
Okay,
Forget it.
then I'll take.
Ну давай, покажи уже, на что ты способен.
Come on, Mo.
Don't stop now.
Let him have it.
Don't stop now.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Дерьма кусок.
Not bad.
Mo, what did you do? Well, you did kill me first, so... Alright, and now that we defeated him, we can go inside and talk to Cardiff and get
Сейчас бы
One.
водочки. Грамматик
2 more points
100.
of rhetoric, one from Cardiff and one
Холодненький,
from
из
Naguro.
кипятка.
So first we need to
Hey,
talk
T.
to Cardiff.
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
I bet you overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
And
I've always got an open...
we can get 1 point of rhetoric by refusing the price that he asks for twice. Forget it. So the middle
Forget
option,
it.
All right.
and then you say no,
No,
Hey, wait.
and he's gonna agree to 5 gold for the information.
why couldn't you say that?
Oh,
And
That's when-
you can play dice here. He's gonna tell you
What?
to get rid of Mo, and that way we become his bouncer.
All right.
И на...
Если для тебя, только не би...
Эй, ты!
Alright?
Да.
And now he's gonna pay us 10 gold a day.
Вот, наверное. Да,
We
это
have a
я.
salary with him.
Эй!
Um,
Как насчет...
Но...
Хорошо.
За это...
and
но-
he can buy meat from us, raw meat. Right. And now we ask him for information.
Where can
we
I
pay him
find
5
work?
gold for
you're
his
not likely to
information.
find...
And then after you ask him for work, you have another option to have to ask him for special work,
Is it-
which leads you to Nagur.
Go talk to Nagur then.
God,
And he tells
Who
you
can-
a bit of other information about the port, about the town. Let's talk to Nagur.
Cardiff, what?
And you can get another point of rhetoric by saying we're gonna split the profit 50-50.
We're business partners, so it's 50-50. Okay.
We're up
All
to
right.
8 right now, and we just got in down.
How much will the... Well,
Okay, so the thing he has to do is right. He's killed Baltram's helper, and
Эй, ты!
we're supposed
Эй,
to
парень,
be his new
погоди-ка.
helper.
Да ведь я тебя знаю. Ты ведь тот ненормальный, что носился по
Whatever
всем
he asks
пещерам
us
в
to
нашей
collect back
шахте.
to Nagur.
А потом каким-то образом прикончил королеву ползунов. Ну точно, это ты.
Ты бывший рудокоп?
Viper over here was a smelter in the old mine.
В
in
общем,
Gothic
все было
1.
кончено.
And apparently him and 2 other miners got out of the mine before he caved in. Remember in Gothic 1, the old camp's old mine caved in, and then Gomez had all the fire mages assassinated.
Не.
And this guy apparently escaped the mine. And then short after the barrier collapsed, and here he is. You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah.
Grav over here used to be back in Gothic 1 also. He can help you clear your name if you like become an outlaw with one of the factions. And Gonzalez is one of the Hashishin of the desert of Varant back in the kingdom, the mainland. And he wants a special weapon, because the ones here are very bad. Right, we are in the town. We need to get out of town and come in, like through the city guards. But before we do that, we need to talk to a blacksmith to sharpen Hilda's knife here, because we have the quest from her. And Carl over here.
Что привело тебя в этот бег?
I'm just looking around.
Ага, похоже.
Yeah, and he's asking for 5 gold to do it. And he can teach us how to crack chests open. But it costs 500 gold. We got 20 learning points. Oh, let's talk to Vatras if we're in town anyway. And then we're gonna go out. We could also learn how to cut up animals from
Boy, that lunatic's...
Who are you talking?
Can't I...
Yeah, Farim over there is hammering down his house.
But
And
I'll
it's
see-
annoying him, Alvin. And if we ask him about the sheep and what he does with them, he's gonna tell that he cuts them up, and we can learn to like butcher animals and get meat out of them. It's 150 gold, but it's worth it. And avoid the guard. Oh, hello, Greg.
one more thing.
Listen, where...
Yeah, he's not gonna talk to me. But Vatras over here will... We have a letter from him, from Cavalon,
But the light was a torment for Belial.
and we can
Adonos
talk
be
to
with
him
you.
about
Who
a
are
lot
you?
of other things.
What can...
But
Here, I've got a letter for you.
For me.
right. And we can tell him the truth or lie.
I got...
And here we tell him the actual truth, like dragons are gathered. We tell him that Xardas told us this,
I'm a...
and they were we were in the colony,
My...
and we ask him what we can do to join the Ring of Water.
Yeah.
It tells us a hint how we can join a community faster, and it sends us to Laris in the port. And also tells us about the water mages and their expedition to research the old civilization, the temples that they found, and that there are some people missing in town, and I'm supposed to investigate if I want to become one of them. Yeah, and we can learn special skills from him, like regenerate spirit and stamina and health. Also increase our mana.
Wait.
But that's pretty much it. And he gives us this stone shard that we need to take to Laris in port. But we will leave it at that
Adonos saw that
for now and return to... Oh, let's get one more point of rhetoric.
Тут что-то об алхимии.
My apologies, intellect, not rhetoric. I think here is the rhetoric. Yes.
Интересно.
And in Constantino's house over here, he can steal everything he has. But in the chest over here he has a ring that we will need later on. And Constantino will give us a quest to find a key for him from that chest, because he lost it. And after we do that quest, that chest will be locked, so it's good to get it before we do that quest. Now avoid that guard. And we're going down here, climbing this roof. And now please don't fall. Yes. We're saving. We need to like basically get out of town. And I don't want to go the same way I came in. And normally this works. If we jump here and twist around before we fall, we'll fall properly. If you don't twist around, you'll fall and die. So the twisting is very important. And now we can get in town, but I'm gonna go to Lobarth first and do the quest for like Hilda, because she gave us that quest. And because we talked to Viper, the one in the bar, the smelter from the old mine, Snipes spawns here also, because he's one of the two guys that he escaped the mine with. And after he tells us the story, he spawns on Lobarth's farm here.
Hey, Snipes! Что?
And he pretends not to remember, and we remind him about the business that he has with Viper, about the cargo ore. He acts the fool for a bit, and then he recognizes, he admits it, and tells us the story. So apparently they split up, and Ralph remained with the cargo, but the cave that they were in collapsed, so he ran away after. He doesn't know what happened. Alright, let's give Hilda the knife back. And she's giving us her special soup, which I did not tell you about, but is very nice. And when we talked to Vatras, he gave us a quest for Lobarth over here. He's waiting for a food delivery, in exchange for some money, of course. Did I take the weapon? I did. And another quest that we have, it's well, we can tell Cavalorn that we delivered his message.
I gave Vatras your...
Nice. I would try to get the runic tales, but no, I don't want to waste time doing that. We'll go in town now.
What is it?
You aren't getting in here, my boy.
Why not?
Looking the way you do. We got
I'm bringing some herbs for...
And we have 10 rhetoric. Let's save. And Lothar over here.
I am Lothar.
Paladin of the King. Ignore the first option.
I have an...
And just I'll skip all the dialogue. Basically he tells us that he doesn't want to hear about the story of dragons anymore because there was another lunatic that came here screaming dragons are attacking, and he had to send them back to the Valley of Mines. That lunatic was Diego, our friend from Gothic 1.
Where can I find the commander?
Our dear friend Diego.
If you
And he tells us the rules of the town and what to expect and all that. And then, when you're left with just these two options, do not end conversation. Always do you have instructions. Because if you end conversation, he's gonna go in the upper part of the town and you need him here. I mean, it's better to have him here.
You have an assignment for me?
No. You're not even a citizen.
But...
I don't want to...
Yeah, and he's gonna stay here. But if you end conversation, he's gonna go up. Right, and now that we're officially in town, our first thing to do is to talk to Rupert over here.
Hello, stranger. You must be hungry and thirsty.
I was out
there.
And
Can
he's gonna tell us that the way to get into the upper quarter is to become a citizen.
Work here.
And the fastest way to become a citizen is even
what do you have?
even to join the either to join the militia or join one of the masters on the main street here to become one of their apprentices.
Подожди минутку.
And this paladin, you can ask him about the situation in mainland and why they're here. It's good information to have. You can give it to another guy in port. But yeah, Rupert tells us that the fastest way to become a citizen is either to become an apprentice to one of the masters or join the militia. But the problem in Gothic 2 Returning is that the masters are not speaking with us when we first enter the city. In the normal game, they speak with
Чего
us.
тебе здесь надо, а? Тебе нечего здесь делать. Прочь отсюда!
See? So, firstly, Rupert tells us that we need to build our way up. And we have a hint over here in the quest log that we need to talk to Pablo, one of the militias, and he's gonna help us improve our reputation with the guards. But we are gonna explore that in depth a bit later. Right now, I want to save and just see what we missed. Cargo or yeah, we need to take the quest back to Vatras.
Отлично. Хорошо. Даже не...
Is there...
And he gives us this will of the wisp. Yes, this is what I wanted. After he gives you the second quest, you get the will of the wisp, and after you have it, you just press Shift F5, and you have it. On the right, it says "I follow," and it like follows you. And this will
But with it, the trees and animals
gather everything around. Once we train it more, but for now it will gather whatever you can. Let's save because this guy in front of us is Pablo. The quest is talking about.
Hey, you, wait. You look familiar to me.
What do you want?
So,
Here, apparently those guys we're looking for.
yeah, so they were, a merchant was robbed and they dealt with the bandits and they had this wanted post of my face.
Gee, ask him you.
And we tell him we don't know why they're looking for me.
By the explicit order of the
And
Honorable
now,
Lord
I tell him
Hagen,
about
the
Rupert.
following decree is hereby
Меня
enacted. From this
Он
moment
сказал,
onward,
что ты можешь
Lord
помочь мне
Andre
завоевать...
will take
Что,
the supreme
никто...
command of our militia.
Yeah.
All
And
the citizens of this city who
Да
have
ладно.
martial
Pablo over
skills
here
at their
tells us
disposal
that we need
are
to impress
herewith
the
urged to
lower
join the royal militia.
What do you?
part of town.
Темнеет.
And if you read the quest log, it tells you a few names. Like Hannah will give you better clothes. But yeah, he won't tell us who to impress before we get some better clothes. But we need to wait for the night time, which is not too far away.
Feared for the day in
We
which
will
the beast would return to the land.
get some new clothes in a bit. If you go to Hana, which is the bar,
Ah, customer, what can I do for you?
not bar, the hotel owner here.
Я
Tell him
пришел...
that Pablo sends us.
Ну да.
She can give us some clothes, but
Ты...
I should have left the dialogue. I don't know how much they cost, but they cost quite a bit. And don't get them because we can get better ones for free. Okay. And
Inhabitants of Khorinis,
I want to
by the
get another
explicit
point of
order of the
rhetoric,
Honorable
but
Lord
first we need
Hay,
to steal these
furthermore.
beers.
Hey!
Yes.
Эй!
Rangar over here, it's
Hey, what's up?
he's supposed to take care of the orcs outside the town.
How are?
And if you
Would
give
you-
him beers, you get
You
him
will-
drunk.
Would you like another?
After the second beer, you're gonna earn
Maybe-
1 point of rhetoric because he's gonna start spilling out secrets. Don't give him any more after because nothing's gonna happen. But yes, we will end the episode here and continue in the next one with all the quests. Because it takes quite a bit to do everything, so I don't wanna rush through it because we're out of time. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy what I'm doing, please consider giving a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, all the best. Bye bye.
He never would have thought of that himself.